Here we go. Eisen versus Eisen, indeed. Got the mirror match. Explicitly told them that mirrors are allowed. Also play the same champion on multiple maps. I know there's some pretty inconsistent rule sets over the course of various different tournaments, but we've been sticking with this. So we're starting on Agent. He does the nail opening. I actually only saw that for the first time today from Headbanger. And he's immediately losing that LG fight. That was a bit too aggressive given his side of the map. Oh, that tribal put base so high up. Oh, he's running out of LG ammo at the worst time! 8 health! Just a single bit of starting machine gun would kill him now. A single bullet. Gets out of that sideline quickly though. And it's not like Agent was much healthier either. So they're both just retreating to their sides of the map, trying to get any stack that they can. Yeah, base kind of went into Agent's trap there. Was too focused on taking out the turret. Didn't realize that there was the owner of that turret standing right next to it. Ah, and he's not hitting these rails. Falling down when he didn't mean to. Very important rail to hit. Base trying to escape on 18 health now. Trying not to get jumped on, but the rail that he hit at the very end there kind of gets Agent off his back a little bit. Another hit there. Time for an LG fight. Base has the advantage here. You can just clean this up. There we go. Agent's still grabbing armor on the way out, which didn't help him in that life, but it might help him in this one, because now Base can't control these weapons as harshly as he would be able to if he had more stack. Yeah, Base kind of has to play that plus back game, jumping out the window for the teleporter, just to really get out of there. Here's the jump pad, so he knows that Agent must be somewhere up top. And then as soon as he sees that Agent is chasing him into the low ground room, he knows to take the high ground afterwards. Meeting down in the middle again, trading rails. Agent's got the upper hand because of Mega, but it's immediately getting undone, and a great combo from Base with 10 health remaining. Just sitting on the armor now, slight mistiming. It's going to be up in a couple seconds. There we go.
Stopwatch.
Knows he can't really stay. He just gave Agent the time to get weapons. He's... oh! Met him in a very unfortunate way. Like, as soon as Agent turned the corner, he was already dropping down. Had committed to that movement. And no good way out. Does hit the rail there. Agent's so aggressive on 37 stack. How is he not dead yet? There we go. Base hitting it out of the lower teleporter. And yeah, I think Agent was mistiming the armor. Really good vertical rocket there. But he's just used his last bit of ammo and he stepped off right before Mega spawned. That just gave control to Agent, despite the good hit. As soon as one turret goes down, he's immediately got the next one back up. And he's just here, just making sure that Agent can't just drop down on this armor. He has to leave eventually. And now, the slow game. And now, the nature documentary. Here you see the native base, waiting for his prey. He has laid out a bait in terms of the heavy armor. I mean, it's already over now. I'm talking too slowly. He has given 2 major items to Agent, thus losing his stack advantage. He hits a good combo, and he can clean this up with LG. And he's out of rocket and rail ammo. You can't be doing that. You could stay for this fight. You could stay for this fight, base. He's leaving. He'd rather walk away with his lead. But there's still 5 minutes remaining in this, and especially on Veil, that can be gone in absolutely no time, that 3-frag lead. Very similar stacks, but once more, Agent in full control. I think base doesn't even have timing over that Mega. He was so far away when it was picked up. Awkward fight, always an awkward fight to have there. He's railable, trying to get away. Agent's not paying attention to the right corner. And indeed, base gets away. Ah, 1 great rocket on the entry. But Agent's not going to lose a rocket fight. Especially not with that stack. She's now building up again with the Mega. He can wait for him on any spawn, finds him here. Bit unexpected. Here's the jump pad, it was just a fake out. Bit of a waste of that turret there. And chases it out. Needs to get an armor, and then he can start controlling weapons once more. Base jumping out of the window once more. Something you can't really be waiting at the other side for. I mean, you can, but you can't be looking at the teleporter and its exit at the same time, is what I'm trying to say. Unlike this one, okay. Oh, and Base just catching him off the jump pad. Building his lead back up to 2 frags. And Agent just sitting back. You can see a silhouette there, just waiting for the small armor, and maybe waiting for Base to push into him, trying to hit a big rocket. And as soon as he makes a sound, Base is watching with the rail. Both jumping for the Mega, both committing to it, and you know when that happens, whoever gets it wins the fight, and that was Base. Just by having gone through first. Can't drop on this. In fact, there's a lot of damage from the turret. That's so much damage from the turret. Agent has no way out. Gets cleaned up with LG. And it's time to control weapons, because Base has so much stacked to finish up this spawn kill. 5 frags up, 2 minutes to go. And he finds Agent off spawn once more. If that rail had hit, it would have been another kill. Finds him up top here though. Here's the jump pad. The Mega just turned that around. Base is not one-shottable, but he does have a stack disadvantage. That's an awkward fight. That's a really awkward fight to take with only rockets. You're gonna want to LG there. Last rocket is now fired. It's got only LG and rail to choose from for the rest of this fight. Hits it there. They're both railable. And Base dipping down here. Needs some small items. Oh, and he's getting pushed right on him! Doesn't have any rockets to answer that. And Agent getting the kill with 12 health, 12 stack. I'm pretty sure that 5 armor is from one of the time oh no! From the armor shards that Base dropped upon death. Yeah, it's over now anyway.
Fight.
Here we go, the armor spawn. Take rocket first to delay it a little bit. And immediately rocket jump out. Doesn't want that fight. Problem about that is that you just gave Agent rockets for free. And Agent sure likes rockets. If there's one thing you take away from watching this stream, it's that Agent likes rockets. Nice rail through the hole in the wall. Just doesn't want to get pushed. hear the hum above him. And he heard that piercing sight being used. So base knows there's no point in hiding or going slow or being quiet. He's just sitting straight on this mega. I'm not sure if there's enough time between the items to run both of them.
Stopwatch.
But he is going over here. Ah, Agent left it up. I think... Is it possible that Agent doesn't have timing on it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure the reason. But Agent just gave base both items. Does have position though. That top mid there is quite useful. And look at that LG, my god. 57%. And fighting him off the spawn. Missing that important rail, that would have been a kill. Chasing with a rocket jump. 70 damage. No combo. Time for the armor. It's picked up by Agent. But he still gets it. Agent didn't have enough health for that armor to make him unrailable. And another great combo. This is how you play Awoken. This is what Kilson showed I mean, Awoken has been a spawn kill map for a while, but that's what Kilson hammered home at QuakeCon. Regular kills are worth less than spawn kills. You just need one regular kill, and then depending on how well you're able to run them, you can get like 3 and more spawn frags out of it on the scoreboard. But now Agent getting it back with rockets, what else? And he knows the spawns too, he immediately gets that early rail. Piercing sight used. Not many ways out for base out of this one. Oh, he's just running out there. There was a short moment where Agent had a sideline on him. It's just not a favorable enough shot to take for him. But he's got the items, he's super stacked. And he knows where his opponent is, because he's not making a secret out of it. You can hear all his footsteps and his spam up there from top mid. One unreturned rail from base. Kind of evens things out. And there's another one! Oh. As well as base's hit there, unless he puts himself on an item after some shots like that, it's not going to be worth much. Because right now, a mega and an armor later, Agent has completely undone that work. Base is playing the plus back game pretty much perfectly though. No way to catch him right now. Oh, piercing sight used. Probably much closer than he expected. A little bit of tri-ball damage, but this is what I was talking about. This is what I meant by base putting himself on an item. This is what he needs to get back into this. I mean, he's in the lead, but to get back into control is what I mean. Because you will not be playing the timer for 6 minutes. That's not possible. Not on Awoken. Oh, one good rocket as it comes in. Last bit of tri-bolt used. Giving that mega away. Still getting hit by splash damage. He's railable! Getting chased with LG. Here's the piercing sight. Knows he's being chased. Hits good rockets on the way out. And the armor's been up. Base left the armor up in order to chase that, but he still makes his way over there faster than Agent could. So the chase continues. So Agent's now on 150 stack, getting chased with LG. That was a really good rocket jump chase. Base cleaning it up with the combo kill. Prediction time. He's not on LG. It's up here on rail. Full stack to base again. Just not position. Oh. Knows exactly when to show up for these rail angles though. Just doesn't hit it unfortunately. Yeah, he always knows where to look. Just needs to start connecting. Agent on 100-100. And base, especially when he picks up this armor, gonna be on just upwards of 300 points of combined stack. Agent jumps over him, gets punished with a lot of LG. Wow! If there were headshot medals for LG kills, that would have been one. Just a tiny bit of his hitbox that Agent exposed, being hit perfectly. Now 4 frags up with 4 minutes remaining. Absolutely doable for Agent, but he's gonna need some items to get himself back into the game. Both missed that important rail. Oh, nice. As soon as he hears the jump pad noise, Base knows that he can afford to peek that even into the rocket spam. Mega taken by Agent there, but immediately gets put back down to about 50-ish health. Teleporter sound was quite obvious for Base, knows exactly where to look. Hits the, I want to call it a pixel rail, it wasn't quite that small, but it was a very, very small angle. Certainly not one that Agent expected. Three minutes now. Problem is when you make that small armor sound, you know your opponent is going to want to peek you. Because you've put yourself on the low ground, the obvious play for you to do is go up the jump pad, and you're always vulnerable doing that. And now we have a standoff. Both items spawning at pretty much the same time. Armor to Base, Mega to Agent. And Base is determined to play this timer now. Or at least to play plus back. Of course that can earn you kills too. But we're gonna have to start seeing Agent's aggressive Awoken style. It's definitely a map that allows for it. Oh, he just jumped over that rocket. That would have been such an important rocket for Agent to hit. He needed the mid-air and he didn't get it. And Agent returns a frag. 3 frag lead now. Correct spawn prediction. You can see Base delayed his spawn. That's how intent on playing the timer he is. And by chasing this directly, Agent has now given away the Mega, I want to say, but Base is not on it. He's there to do damage on it, but he's not there to steal it. Trying to play it absolutely no risk whatsoever. 100-100 for Agent. Very slightly less for Base. In those kinds of situations, the advantage is usually to the person that doesn't push, since you can get easy entry damage at the beginning. But it all depends on how well you can hit. It's plus back rockets from Base. Buying him more time with everyone that he hits. 55 seconds for 3 frags. I'm not calling this over. This is not over yet. Especially on Awoken. You can pull that out. Crazier things have happened. Here comes the tri-ball to rocket push, and LG as he falls down. 2 frags. Predict the spawn. Spam nails directly on it. Ah, we know that Base delays it. You just had to keep shooting. You just had to keep shooting those nails. It would have hit perfectly. 30 seconds for 2 frags now. Still possible, but he just gave up the biggest chance he had at turning that into a frag chain. That's the power of delaying your spawn, ladies and gentlemen. Base on his way out now. Kind of awkward switches from Agent. Hits 1 rail, 10 seconds for 2 frags. Starting to look less and less likely. And Base hits the rail for 6-3. That's it. Agent calls GG. You know, we don't get many maps anymore these days that really aren't over until they're over. But that one, I'd say, Agent could have done it. It was absolutely still possible, especially if the spawn frag had worked near the end. So if he does go for it, we'll see it. The nails.
3, 2, 1, fight.
Here we go. Going straight for armor. Ah, and Base steals it. And he orbed backwards. Oh, that's interesting. I feel like most people would orb over to the tri-bolt platform there. Yeah, Agent proper out of control because Base stole that armor. Good tri-bolt hits. goes a long way towards evening this out. And as I say that, you look at the top, Agent actually has a 50 stack advantage now. Base has all the weapons. Why is he making such weird weapon choices? Alright, both down to 100. Health only. Playing for the Mega now. Oh! The Talofrag! God damn! I'm sorry if I clipped the microphone. I'm really sorry. But that felt so good. That super long range Talofrag. Oh, what a way to open the map. What a way to get first blood. Again, really sorry headphone users. Yep, I'm sorry. I would hope that Discord made it a little bit less extreme. Oh, that's an aggressive orb trying to clean this up. Certainly is one of the better ways of trying to push against base. But he didn't really get that much damage out of it in the end. Ah, that... If that air rocket had hit, it really just missed him by a hair. We would have looked at a 2-0. And it is really, really important for Agent to get these early frags. Oh, nice. Because if he's behind, base will basically not let him get any late frags. He is so good at playing the timer. It's his map, it's Blood Run, where playing the timer is a bit easier than other maps already. And you combine that with base's style, and there's basically no way to catch him in the end. So you need to build your lead early. Here's the jump pad. Oh, that tribal is beautiful. You know what? I'm gonna move the microphone a little bit further away from my mouth, so I don't clip it as hard. And base, with 6 health remaining, cleans it up with 2 direct rockets. Jumps for this armor. Meets him down here on rail. Nails versus rockets. Nails win. Mega won't be up for a bit. Might get jumped on. Nope, never mind. That rail prevented it. Yeah, I have the feeling we're going to see more crazy shots. Look at that orb to push. 100 health each, but the problem is that base has access to the small armor. So the small armor in the nailgun room and all the other things that are in there. But Agent gets the heavy armor in the meantime. Now waiting on Mega. Don't even know if base is aware. I mean, he is now after all that jumping around and rail humming. What was that? Were you trying to boost yourself with nails? Can hear him at the bottom. Oh, it's interesting that base didn't try to pin him with LG there. Really just looking to plus back his way out of there. Oh, well timed. He hears the sound, he knows exactly how long to wait, and then he puts the tribal on it. I mean, in the end it was only 30 damage, it's not that much, but still shows experience. Because that's not something you can, like, improvise or try to work out on the spot. You just do it by playing the map over and over and over. And you know the timing. Right, Agent doesn't want to stay in this fight. Looking at the stacks, we know he's right. But that small armor kind of turned things around. Oh, important rail for base to hit. No, never mind. The tiny bit of angle that he gets with that rocket doesn't even have to show his face. Just knowing where base wants to move towards that blood pool and the teleporter. Let's put a rocket right in there. Gets the frag out of it. Traded rails. And then base hits the second one. If they had traded again, it would have been a kill for Agent. Push. Oh, 1 health. 1 health. Actually gets the armor and the Man, base's rails are on point right now. He hears him directly above him. The Mega Stair is exactly what he needed. Still stack. After all the good tribal that Agent is hitting, it's still stack advantage to base. And that armor's gonna cement it. Doesn't have rockets. That's the awkward part. It's got good stack, it's got good position. He does have timing. Does have all the weapons except rocket. Even the machine gun, the heavy machine gun that nobody ever bothers to pick up on Blood Run. Or use for that matter. Made his way over there now. And I think Agent was sitting back there specifically to listen for timing. Because I think it's possible that Agent lost timing for a while there. It was like, okay, I need to take a moment to be safe. Even though I'm giving base all the stack in the world. Nice rail. I just need to listen to work out the timing. That's more important than anything else. You need the information to work out how to get back into the game. Chasing with the Yorp now. And the Agent gets it. 12 health. Just turns their fight around with better rockets. Granted, there were some awkward weapon switches, I think. Oh boy. Base was on LG at first. Expecting Agent to be further away, to like maybe be jumping down there over towards Rocket or the teleporter. And I was surprised that he wasn't. And that was all that Agent needed to win the fight. Albeit on 12 stack. And good rockets once more. 6-2. 2.5 minutes remaining for base to get 4 frags. Obviously still possible, but it's done to look like this might be the first map that Agent gets on the scoreboard. As I said, the first frags are what made it so important. Because base can win this map easily as long as he gains the lead early. And Agent has not allowed him to do that whatsoever. Good ore, but not enough. Base killing it with LG. Does he know that armor won't be up for another 10 seconds? Mega's first. Is she gonna meet him here? That rail, it's quite possible that that rail was actually lined up. It was just nowhere near the corner, unfortunately. 1.5 minutes for 3 kills. Now let's see what base does when someone tries to play plus back against him. Well, he hits an amazing flick rail. Put it down to 2 frags, 1 minute 15. But he did take a lot of damage in return. He's gonna need to find a way to stack up before he can take the next fight. And time is not on his side.
Time. 1 minute warning.
He is 12. Such a well-predicted push. A well-placed rocket jump. And then all he gets out of it is 12 damage. And here comes the plus back play. 100 damage though! Damn good. Agent hits it direct on his way out as well. 40 seconds for 2 kills. It's not a very spawn-fraggy map. But who knows, if you just get your first frag with enough stack remaining, you can try it. 20 seconds. Fake out rocket jump. Pushing the other way. Agent already on his way out. Based right on him. Here's the footsteps, knows exactly what's going on. Trying to push it with a rocket. With a rocket boost. Orb to keep chasing. This time the LG was the correct choice. Nice combo, it's 5 seconds, it's over. Even if he gets this, and I think he doesn't. Oh, he does! He does on the last frame of the match. But unfortunately that was just a 6-5. That frag didn't matter, because he needed another one after it. That was 6-5. Agent putting himself on the map to just avoid you by sorting the series score. Big maps are much more in favor of Visor. I assume that's why I picked him. Here we go. Base. Base is who we're watching first. Going straight for rail. the, I mean, I don't think anyone cares about who did what opening first as deeply as I do, but that was an opening popularized by Claws on Nyx. He would then wall jump over to Armor, trying to hit rails. Great shotgun. Well, at least at the very end, that was a 104 damage shotgun shot from base, but Agent pushing it with LG, that's just a big ol' weapon advantage. Taking the first frag very quickly.
Stopwatch.
Items are still roughly in sync. Of course, what counts as in sync on Blood Covenant is a lot more lenient than on other maps, because it's just so much distance between the items. Oh, if base gets it with a good direct hit on the way out. Tied up 1-1. Oh, you need to hit that rail. Oh, what a super smart way of trying to find that sightline, especially because it means that he predicted Agent would go for the bridge stairs. And there we go, now his rail is on. A few unnecessary misses, but he's found his way back in now. I'm just gonna try to chase this out. Agent 50 health. Obviously taking this armor, cleaned up with LG. Base still has a shitload of stack remaining, sorry for cussing. Not that anyone here cares. And a bit unfortunate that he fell down there, because I'm pretty sure he could have tried to stay in that. He heard the health bubble being picked up. Base, you could chase this. He'd rather take the mega than chase. Oh, never mind! Never mind! He doesn't need to chase. He can just find the sightline on the way over. Hey honey, can you pick up the kids from school on your way over to the grocery store? Like, yeah, I'm on the way anyway. I'm gonna kill Agent with a rail. It's all in the same line. It's all super convenient. So we get a 4-1 this early. Map. He said base is gonna win the next one. Oh, that clean LG to clean up. Basically no damage taken in return whatsoever. Then grab some more LG ammo. Only thing he's low on now is rail. He's only got 1 slug remaining. He's racing his way across the map. Still gets both items. Fake out rocket jump, that's smart. But Agent doesn't really fall for it. He was already in a position where he knows he would have seen base's rocket jump if there was one. Oh, that was close. Now here comes the rail fight. Agent's on position for this mega. So that's 1 rail undone, essentially. But still, base has hit 3 unreturned. Just trying to find any way to chase this out now. Not much of a sideline. The armor went to Agent as well. So, despite how much better base has been hitting, that's still only equal stacks. They're both at roughly 100-100. Oh my god! Oh my god! Base, your rails, man. Just 4 perfectly. He didn't really have to hold his shot very long either. Right? Because usually if you see someone hit every rail, it's because they waited to pull the trigger until it's the perfect time. No, base is pretty much just popping these out at the maximum fire rate that it can do. He's 6-1 up now. Decent tribal hits. Agent getting out with 100 health, so he's just barely not raidable. And a meeting down here. It's not a good fight for Agent to take. But Base kind of using the wrong weapon, given the distance. One more hit and he's dead. Alright, that was a bit too much. Right, he was effectively aiming away from him, trying to hit a big ol' flick. And then doesn't quite clean it up with LG. Agent predicting that rocket jump, or at least hearing it, knows to immediately dip down into the lower catacombs. And Base says, okay, okay. I'll stop chasing you for a moment. I got a mega to be at. Changing a rail for a rocket there. But yeah, still 100% full control to Base. And given where Agent was there, I think he doesn't have armor timing either. How is Agent gonna try to get back into this game? He needs 5 frags in less than 4 minutes. Against Base's Agent. What the fuck? Against Base's Doom. It's gonna be extremely difficult. Against Base's Agent. Granted, Agent sounds like the name of a champion. We could totally like, oh, have you heard the new patch? They added Agent. Agent's ability is homing rockets. And Base just taking that fight. He knows it's LG versus LG, so all he needs is higher stack. He had that. Honestly, it's kind of a desperation push from Agent already. Aiming at the feet like a good boy. And making it 9-1. I think it's possible we might hear this being called GG soon. It's not mathematically over. It's still possible. I really don't want to call it early. But look at that rage medal. There it is. That's the GG.